Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Sports on Prime with me, Rick Wambofo. Well, today marked a very important day in Ghanaian football as candidates for the various positions in the upcoming GFA elections had until close of today, 4 p.m. to submit their nomination forms. Joy Sports can state that all candidates submitted their forms at the GFA Secretariat before 5 p.m. today. The likes of Wilfred Palmer, Kurt Okweku, Fred Papo, Nanaya Wampunza, and George Afriyie are all eyeing the GFA presidency, and one person who has joined the fray is Amanda Clinton. Now, the Accra-based lawyer believes she is the most qualified candidate for the GFA president.
Listen and to implement, as well as to be the neutral voice, because ultimately it seems that a lot of people have been in the GFA for a long time, so there perhaps needs to be a mixture of the old and the new, because I could be considered the mediator, someone that everybody could come to in order to voice their concerns, their views, and I would make an informed decision. So that's what I bring in particular. That some of the requirements were changed, but I can assure you I have fulfilled all requirements, including the fact that I've worked within the football administration, and moving football forward in Ghana also means that outside potential leadership has to be considered. Let us look at, for instance, FIFA level, very senior level, FIFA level. Let us look at the Premier League, the English League. Anytime someone is brought in at a very high level, it's from outside, it's not through the ranks. Why? Because you need someone to oversee the whole thing without being too emotional or too attached to all stakeholders. You need someone who's going to do an exceptional job. You need someone to raise the funds, and you need someone to be the face of the brand, knowing full well they will pour themselves out as an offering and leave when they need to leave, preferably within 4 years.
That was Amanda Clinton, one of the presidential hopefuls for the GFA presidency. But former GFA Vice President George Afriyie, he's dreaming of becoming the next president. And according to the Ochiman Planners bankroller, his opponent will be no match for him on election day.
As I stand here, I have contested all 3 past GFA elections. I have contested past 3 all GFA elections, and I understand the dynamics very, very well. It is possible somebody may change his mind. That is election. I am not saying I'm going to get all the votes, but I'm saying that I call on my colleagues to begin to concede and to support for us to chart a new course for Ghana football. Football is a team sport. It's not an individual sport. One man, George Afriyie, cannot transform Ghana football. We need the collective ideas of all my colleagues to come on board and to chart a new face for Ghana football. A face that can repose confidence to the sporting public and the corporate world. On this note, I would like to thank everybody. If I'm to mention the names, please, we will not leave here today. But I would like to thank everybody, the media, the club owners, the administration, the normalization committee, and the government of Ghana. Over the period, now the discussion has turned from, oh, endorsement is no votes. The discussion has turned from, oh, Jamefe Commission. I want to assure you, I have a strong legal team led by Ketsan and Sorry at Law, with lawyer Kwame Ntofianko and lawyer Kweku Eya all backing me. And when it gets to that bridge, we'll cross it.
George Afriyie, one of also the presidential hopefuls for the GFA presidency, with an interesting race that promises to be. But before I do go, we do have some news for you concerning Junior Agogo. And if you cast your mind back to 2008, he was a crucial member of that Ghana squad, and we all know that he lost his life last month after a protracted illness. Now, Junior Agogo, he was cremated in London today, and here is a Joy Sports tribute to him and his family.
Look, let's get on to my football days, yeah?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So where are we here?
This one was Barnet.
That's Nottingham.
Nottingham, Bristol.
Manuel Junior Agogo was born on 1st August 1979. He was born in Ghana but spent most of his childhood in the UK. He then moved back to Ghana during his years in secondary school and attended St. Augustine's College. He began his youth career at Sheffield Wednesday in 1995, moving up to the senior squad in 1997. He played for 15 different clubs over the next 15 years before retiring from professional football in 2012. His last club was Scottish side Hibernian. He was released from his contract in January 2012 after making 14 appearances for the club. Agogo spent most of his playing career in England, with additional spells in the USA, Egypt, Cyprus and Scotland. He played for Ghana between 2006 and 2009. Agogo scored a total of 143 goals during his professional football career.
Didier Drogba.
Wow, Drogba. Are these guys you're in touch with?
Now nobody gets in touch with me.
Really?
Yeah.
From us at Joy Sports, we do send our condolences and well wishes to the family of the late Junior Agogo in these tough times. But that would be it for the sport here on Prime with me, Agogo.